Hello friends, I am Professor Sachin Guru, working as Assistant Professor in Mechanical Engineering Department in B. Navle Singhad College of Engineering, Solapur. I am having 12 years of teaching experience and have completed my ME Design. Today, I am going to explain the numericals on convection topic. Before that, we will see some important terms. First one is characteristic length. In non-dimensional number, there has appeared length L or diameter D. The pipe and flat plates are most common simple geometry for the occurrence of the flow. However, in some instances, some complicated geometries are used, then difficulties may arise for solving the problem. So, in order to avoid such difficulties, concept of equivalent circular tube is used. This tube, which would be representing the same resistance against the flow, or would same that of the same heat transfer. The diameter of equivalent tube is known as equivalent dia or characteristic length. The characteristic length usually defined as dE or LC is equal to 4 into cross sectional area divided by perimeter P. Let we see characteristic length or equivalent diameter for few cases. First one is hollow pipe. For hollow pipe, LC is equal to 4 into AC divided by perimeter P, cross sectional area pi by 4 d square, and perimeter is pi d. So LC will be D. For hollow cylinder, LC is equal to D. For solid cylinder, LC is equal to D. For hollow square cylinder, LC is equal to 4 into AC divided by P is equal to 4 into A into B divided by 2 times A plus B. For sphere, LC is equal to D, and for rectangular plate, LC is equal to B. So these are the few examples. Next, we will see the concept of reference temperature, in that mean film temperature. For external flows, mean film temperature TF is equal to T surface plus TA ambient temperature divided by 2. So it is the average of surface temperature and ambient temperature. For external flows such as flow over a plate, flow through the pipe, we are using this TF. Bulk mean temperature. It is the average of inside temperature and outside temperature, and it is given by TBM is equal to T in plus T out divided by 2. For internal flows such as flow through tubes, ducts, TBM is used. The important formula which we are using while solving the numericals on convection topic, especially today we are focusing on post convection. So Q is equal to HAS delta T, where S is the surface area. Q is equal to MCP dt. Nusselt number Nu is equal to HLC by K. Reynolds number is equal to rho VLC divided by mu. Mu divided by rho is nothing but it is nu. So we can write VLC divided by nu. Prandtl number is equal to mu Cp divided by K. TBM, that is bulk mean temperature, is equal to T in plus T out divided by 2, and film temperature TF is equal to TS plus TA divided by 2. Let us take example number 1. A liquid mercury flows at a rate of 1.6 kg per second through a copper tube of 20 mm dia. The mercury enters the tube at 15 degrees Celsius, and after getting heated, it leaves the tube at 35 degrees Celsius. Calculate the tube length for constant heat flux at the wall, which is at average temperature of 50 degrees Celsius. Use the relation Nu is equal to 7 plus 0.025 inside the bracket Re into Pr raised to 0.8. The properties of the mercury are given, that is thermal conductivity K value, Cp, nu, and Prandtl number is directly given 0.0248. So we will write first the given data, whatever is given, that is diameter, mass flow rate, in temperature, out temperature, average temperature, and properties of the mercury. So to find the length, we start with Q is equal to HA delta T. A is nothing but is the surface area. So surface area is pi d L. And also Q is equal to mCp delta T. So mass flow rate is given 1.6, Cp 140, and delta T 35 minus 15, and it is Q is equal to 4486. Nu is equal to now HLC divided by K, but we don't know H8. So we will move towards the second number, that is Re. Re is equal to rho VLC divided by mu. Mu by rho is equal to nu. We don't know V. So we use the relation mass flow rate M is equal to rho into A into velocity. That is 1.6 is equal to rho into area into velocity. So velocity here it is the unknown term. So after putting all these values, we will get V as 0.3749 meter per second. Now we can calculate Reynolds number. Re is equal to VLC divided by nu. Put all these values, we will get Re as 49.997 into 10 raised to 3. Prandtl number is given to us. We have calculated Reynolds. Now we can use the empirical relation given. Nu is equal to 7 plus 0.025 inside the bracket Re into PR raised to 0.8. Put the values of Re and PR over here. So we will get Nu as 14.45. Once we get Nu, we can use the relation Nu is equal to HLC divided by K. So here after putting the values, only unknown here is H. So we will get H as 62.82.26 watt per meter square degree Celsius. So we can now calculate TA. TA is equal to T in plus T out divided by 2, and it is 25 degrees Celsius. As Q is, that is heat transfer, Q is equal to HA delta T. We have calculated H as 6282.26. Surface area AS into TS minus TA. Both temperature are known to us. Put the values, and the only unknown is here is AS, that is surface area. So AS is equal to 0.02852. AS is nothing but surface area, and it is given as pi dl. So we can equate this surface area to pi into d into l. Only unknown is here length. So after equating this, we will get L as 0.4539 meter. This is the required answer. Now we will move towards the second problem. Liquid nitrogen is to be heated from 120 degrees Celsius to 149 degrees Celsius. Mass flow rate 2.3 kg per second in 9.25 centimeter dia, electrically heated. Calculate the length of the tube if the surface temperature of the tube is not to be exceed 200 degree Celsius. Thermophysical properties at 134.5 degrees Celsius are given. All the properties are given, that is rho, density, nu, viscosity, Prandtl number is given, Cp, specific heat is mentioned here, K is 84.9, Nusselt number is given, that is empirical correlation, Nu is equal to 4.82 plus 0.018 inside the bracket Prandtl into Reynolds. Once we get the given data, mass flow rate, T in temperature, T out temperature, diameter, rho, density, Prandtl number, Cp, thermal conductivity K, we use heat transfer Q is equal to mCp delta T formula for calculation of the heat. So Q is equal to mass flow rate into specific heat into delta T. So put all these values, we will get Q. Now we know that Nu is equal to HLC by K, but we don't know H, so we cannot calculate Nusselt number directly. Put as it is. Next number is Re. Re is equal to rho V into LC divided by mu. So Re is equal to mu divided by rho is equal to nu. We don't know velocity V, so we will use the relation mass flow rate is equal to density into area into velocity relation. So here only unknown is velocity. We will get velocity as 0.3736. So now we can calculate Reynolds number as VLC divided by nu. Using this relation, we will get Reynolds number as 58.85. Nu is equal to, using the correlation, 4.82 plus 0.0185 inside the bracket Re into PR raised to 0.827. So put all these values, we get now Nu. Once we get Nu, that is Nusselt number, we know that Nusselt number is equal to HLC divided by K. So here put all the values, only unknown is H, we will get H. Once we get H, we can use the relation Q is equal to HA delta T. A is nothing but it is the surface area again over here. So put all these values. So only unknown will be AS, that is surface area. So AS we will get as 0.1879. As A surface area is equal to pi d L, diameter we know, surface area we know, the only unknown is L. So we will get L as 0.6466 meter. So this is the required answer. Now we will move towards the third problem. A problem is given as, assuming that the man can be represented by a cylinder of 30 cm dia and 1.7 cm high with surface temperature of 37 degrees Celsius, calculate the heat he would lose while standing in 36 km per hour at 13 degrees Celsius. And the properties of the air at 25 degrees Celsius are given, that is thermal conductivity, nu, Prandtl number, and Nusselt number relation. In terms of relation, 0.027 Re raised to 0.8 and Prandtl raised to 0.3. So we can represent a human being as a cylinder of 0.3 meter dia and 37 degrees Celsius as a surface temperature and 1.7 meter height. Velocity is given as 36 km per hour, convert into meter per second. 36 into 1000 divided by 3600, we will get 10 meter per second. We know that Reynolds number Re is equal to rho VLC divided by mu. Mu upon rho is nothing but it is nu. LC, that is LC is equal to D, that is diameter, that is 0.3 meter. So put all these values in the Reynolds number. We will get Reynolds number is equal to 6 into 10 raised to 5. We already know Prandtl number and it is given as 0.707. So put Reynolds number and Prandtl number in this equation. Nu is equal to 0.027 into Re raised to 0.8 and PR raised to 0.8. We will get directly Nu as 1020.25. Once we get Nu, we can use the formula Nu is equal to HLC divided by K. Here only unknown is H. So H we will get as 88.08 watt per meter square. Area is pi dl. We know diameter, we know length, that is height of the human being, 1.7 meter given it is, and area is 1.6022 meter square. So now the total heat transferred by the human being, Q is equal to HA delta T. H we have calculated 88.08, area 1.6022, and delta T 37 minus 13, we will get the value Q is equal to 3382.27 watt. So 3382.27 watt. So this is the required heat which he could transfer. So this is the answer. Thank you.